So what do you think of this setup? Yeah, it's alright, isn't it? Yeah, it looks professional, looks clean, tidy. I know it can be a pain in the ass to keep your desk tidy when you're shooting videos all the time, and your desk is where you work and you've got to have all your pieces out. But what if I could tell you there's a way to trick people into thinking that you're super organised? Yo, my name is Bradley Aston and welcome back to the channel. Today I want to discuss how we can do some little things, little tweaks and editing tricks to help clean up your setup. Now, like I said in the intro, if you're anything like me, I like to have everything on my desk at an arm's reach. For example, beard brush. You gotta make sure that this is looking clean, make sure it's looking nice, ready for the video. Make sure you don't know who's watching. But I don't want it here on my desk. Not in videos. I don't want to have to move it somewhere else. I've got my notes here for this video. I don't want you to see that I've got my notes here. My mic here. My mic's coming into shot. So I get better audio. I've got shadows on this side, so I have a reflector. I could just zoom in. Reflector's now gone. Audio's gone. Head's cut off the frame, and you can still see my brush and my notes. So we don't want to do that. So what do? WhatsApp? No. Let's turn that off. So, what do we do? Well, pretty simple. All you're going to do is make sure that your arms and your head are not touching any of these objects. There's a decent space between the mic and my head. Reflector's well over here, so that's not a problem. And then the desk here, you've got plenty of space between my arm, the notepad, and the brush. Okay? And all we're going to do is simply just mask them out. One by one, just like that. Nice and easy, yeah? Okay, it's not that easy if you don't know what you're doing, but I'll show you now. Now, for this to work, what you need to do is you need to have a static shot of your frame that's clean. So you need to have all your distractions moved out the way. So your reflector you can move, your microphone you can shift out the way, you can move everything off your desk. You don't have to be in the frame. All you need to do is film that for a couple of seconds, hold on to that clip, ready for when we get into editing. Now, what I will say is, the first thing you need to set up is your lighting. Your lighting needs to be set up first. Once you've got your lighting set up, do not move it. Because when you're doing masking, the worst thing you can do, or worst situation you can be in, is when the lighting has changed. There's a shadow of the brush, shadow of the monitor over here on the desk. Now, if I move my light, those shadows are going to move. And just for an example, so I can show you what I'm on about, if I move my light now, and now I'm masking, there's going to be a patchy area on the desk now where the lighting's different to how it was set up in the last setup. I actually quite like the lighting there, though, to be honest. That actually looks better. Oh well, tough. I've already set it up now. So, make sure that you keep your lighting exactly the same throughout the whole video, both clips. So, let's open up Final Cut and I'll show you how to make yourself look less of a slob. Okay, so we're in our timeline, we've got our project open, everything else, and what I like to first do is a little tip, is to go into your titles and generators, go down to solids, get the custom block and put that on, and then just stretch that out, and that way you can move everything around on the magnetic timeline without it restricting you too much. First off, we're going to get our clip for our intro. So we've got our intro clip there. You can see your distractions. You can see all your distractions here. And then what you want to do is find the clip that you shot with no distractions in it, and then just drag that underneath. Okay? And then all you're going to do is you're going to go over here to your effects browser, and you just need to look for your masks. Now you can use any of these. To be honest, I think a draw mask is probably the easiest for difficult shapes, but whichever one suits your taste, it's completely up to you. Put that onto your footage, and then all you're going to do is simply just draw around your object. Now if your object is staying still, you can stay pretty tight towards it, stay pretty tight, pretty close to it. That way you're not going to accidentally put your hand over it and cover it up, otherwise it will look weird. Now, as you can see there, that sent it a bit funny. It's got rid of everything instead of the microphone. So what you want to do is come over here to invert and gone. You've now removed the microphone, and yeah, it's really that simple. Really easy. So if this has helped you out, feel free to drop it in a comment below. Let me know how you're going to use this little tip, this technique, and if you think it's going to be useful going forward. If it has and you've enjoyed the video, then feel free to give me a big thumbs up. Why not click subscribe? Come and join us here on the channel. But until then, be creative, make it loud. I've been Bradley Aston, and I will see you next week. Ciao.